about we put you in the driver's seat?
You're brave.
It's your turn. So what we'll do is pull in the high school parking lot up here. And then it's your turn.
Alrighty. See how well he holds the camera.
So is this your first time driving a Porsche?
Absolutely first time driving a Porsche.
On these cars, they have a little bit of a grabby clutch, so you have to kind of bring up the RPMs. And
Pretty short throw in there too.
Yep, it's very short throw. So you'll feel it grab, and then you got to give it throttle as you're doing it. Otherwise, it will you will snub it out. And then, neat little thing about these cars is they punish you for that, and it'll go in a timeout sequence where it'll do a diagnostic, and you have to sit there and wait for it to decide it wants to start again. And so there's a countdown, and it'll make you count down. So if you go to the left, we can do a around the school.
First time driving stick, by the way. Not right. You don't believe that.
So, yeah. So.
Clutch is real smooth. You said it was grabby.
It is.
Man, I like this car.
So, what do you think about the steering? You know, you see what I mean? Where it's good. It has a nice feel to it. You can feel the road, but yet it doesn't punish you.
No, it's good and tight.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that at all. Like it has that tight go-kart feel to it.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it, is a go-kart. You know, between the wide wheels and you know, just the way it's set up, it's very balanced.
Yeah, just at slow speed, you got to put some effort to turn the wheel, but not too much, but more than like normal. The Expedition wheel turns a lot easier, but again, it's a Ford Expedition.
Right. See, you're going through some of the worst roads in Menasha here. And the riding too harsh. Our guts aren't coming out yet. Not bad, not bad. He's getting it.
We're in a neighborhood.
Yep. Cars are meant to be driven. Enjoy it.
He's over there on the film saying earlier he doesn't really want to beat on it too hard. And he's like, go ahead, drive it.
Yep. I don't beat on it, doesn't mean anybody else isn't gonna. I like how the power just comes on. Once you hit about 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs, then it's like, hey, I'm awake now. Let's do something.
Yeah, I gave it a lot of throttle after he straightened up. Gave it a lot of throttle. Apparently, it has all the power way high in the RPM curve, like you were saying earlier.
Yep.
It by no means is a torquey big block.
Yeah, I think in first gear is where it really gets that kind of jump.
Yeah.
When you dump the clutch and just stand on it, then you get it. But the second and third gear, it's kind of it doesn't punish you with a whiplash shifting. It just keeps climbing, and it does it steadily and smoothly. And now that everything's all nice and warm, it's quiet. You notice that? You can barely hear it running. I like that too. And it's still got the stock exhaust on it.
Speedometer moves like an inch between 0 and 50.
Yeah.
It tops out at 175, and it has about 50% of the curvature available to it.
Yeah, it may get close to that. I don't know. I've never really
put her on a track and try to.
Never put it on a track yet.
Huh?
I may in the future. We'll see.
Well, I know Dave said he tracks his every now and again, so.
Yeah, I may do it. Just once, just to say I did it.
Yeah, this thing is real smooth too. You don't really, it's easy to forget that it is a stick shift. You're like, oh wait, I gotta hit the clutch. I'm gonna go up the Highway 1 exit.
Go for it. You're the captain.
It's your car, cuz.
Like Dave, I'm just the custodian. I take care of it. It takes care of me. It hasn't killed me yet, so we're having a good relationship so far. You go under the bridge, you can rev it and hear it. Sorta. I always say it sounds like a VW Beetle. I don't know. It's got that kind of pop to it. A little throatier though. Yeah, there's still another gear yet.
It's a 5-speed.
It's like, holy crap, you know? And then you realize, oh my God, I still got 2 more gears or
yeah.
1 more gear. Yeah, for as little as the engine is, it gets this thing going pretty damn good.
Yeah, once you get it up there over that hump of RPM where she really starts waking up.
Yep.
How often do you ride in your own car?
This is, well, pretty much everybody drives it. I'm not shy. I let everybody drive.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Somebody knows how to drive stick, they can.
Going the other way, there's a hell of a bounce mid-turn.
Yep.
All right, that is a absolute crap ton of fun.
Yeah, this car is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's you know, for what I paid for it. I mean, it's more fun than it should be.
What's the displacement of this engine?
2.7 liter.
2.7 liter.
Yeah.
Wow.
200. Well, it's got a little more because of the tune, but 240 base.
Still.
Yeah.
That is a lot of power for such a small engine. That's a horizontally opposed 6-cylinder.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not your mom's Subaru.
My mom would never own a Subaru. I know of one person that has a Subaru.
I can't beg on them too big.
Nah, my mother's diehard Ford. Although she is planning on coming to visit this summer. Well, my mom and dad, I should say. So, we'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get into with them. They're elderly.
Oh.
But my mother is not afraid of fast cars or bikes.
So maybe you'll have to give her one of those mom rides in this thing. I'll let you take her for a ride.
Hey, Ma, you heard it. He said it, not me.
Oh, I'm
See,
on
I
film.
told you.
I'm on film.
Now I got to get my mother to watch the video. That's the other trick. No, I just email them the links. They find it. They just don't subscribe. Now, you people ought to subscribe to this channel. I mean, let's be honest. How many times do you see, at least on this channel, me driving a Porsche? I mean, really? I was not expecting that you'd say, here, you drive the car. I was not expecting that at all. I'm like, there ain't no way.
Oh, yeah. I'm not afraid to let you to drive it. No way. That's what we do at the magazine. We let people experience these cars for what they are. Even if it's on the budget end like this one, or like next Lamborghini.
That car is sick looking though, man. That thing looks like it'll just slay you when you're sitting still.
I think he's actually he was taking it to Milwaukee today and doing some other filming for another group of guys.
Yeah, I found his YouTube channel, and he had something posted for Cars and Coffee, which I do plan on coming down there to do some filming.
That'll be cool. Yeah, I plan on getting down to a couple of those this summer, and
hopefully Bino will come too. He had to drive the truck today, but he's got that Cadillac XLR-V. Hopefully if we do go to Cars and Coffee. I did send him the link to that video. He looked at it. He's like, "Oh, that sounds awesome."
Yeah, they do a bunch of those around Madison and Milwaukee, and the Porsche dealership.
We're making a left, correct?
Yep, the Porsche dealership here in town at Bergstrom's in Appleton. They have Cars and Coffee once in a while.
Everything in my life's just been work, and trying to get the shop going. And I decided to start this channel, so I definitely got to get out more.
So is it shameless plug time?
Start plugging away, Gus.
Yeah, Rob Edwards from Exotic Automotive Magazine, and this is what we do. Besides doing the magazine, we let people experience these cars. Maybe a Porsche Boxster like this one. It may be a Lamborghini Huracan, custom by Creative Bespoke with the prior designs of wide body. I guess you could call it a kit on it. Yeah, that's what we do. So here he is, driving his first Porsche. Porsche.
Porsche.
Because you got to say it right. Porsche.
This is where I hang the left, correct?
Yep. That's that good old Wisconsin accent. We just cut things off. Close enough.
It's one thing I noticed too, just paying attention. Certain cars just have certain exhaust notes that are just sound very familiar to only them. Ferrari has its own sound, Lamborghini has its own sound, even the V10s and 12, you can even just listen to on a basic camera like mine, you could tell the difference between a V10 and a V12 Lamborghini from a Porsche. They all sound, it's almost like they ought to almost like Harley, patent their exhaust note.
Yep. Yeah, I notice a lot of these, they pretty much have the same exhaust note until you get to the crazy ones, like the GTR 4S whatever somethings, and just the higher end, super high output ones.
That is a lot easier to get out of than I thought it would be. However, there is no roof to get in my way. Let me tell you, that is an epic adventure right there, just riding that car. I mean, I can't believe you let me drive it, bro.
No sweat.
Wow. Hey, I big time appreciate that.
There you go.
Thank you for watching. I gotta thank Robert for letting me drive his beautiful Porsche Boxster 987. With that, why don't you be like Robert? Join the FSC crew, subscribe to the channel, get that notification bell. That way you'll see more of the fun and exciting things we can do over here. This is all brought to us by Exotic Automotive Magazine. That's how I got to drive this beautiful Porsche right here. So go ahead, look up, link in the description below, Exotic Automotive Magazine. With that being said, I am Steve Feschek. This is FSC, Feschek Speed and Custom Shop. What else can I do for you?